Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to learn how to sew nurse's dress. It's one of the requests I've been getting from one of my subscribers. So today I decided to grant that request. Yes, so we are going to, nurses, they have different dresses. Like they have the green ones, the white ones, the brown ones, especially when you come to Ghana. But we are going to learn how to cut this one. Now the dress is cut in 6 pieces with front zip. You get it, with front zip. And so that's what we are going to do now. And so we are going to make uses of this lining. Because I don't have any nurse I'm going to give it to, so I have to use lining. Please, if you are watching me and you have not yet subscribed, I beg you to subscribe, okay? And share this video for me, like and leave a comment, and also do well to click on the notification bell. It helps so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get notification and then quickly go and watch it. Do you get it? Okay. And so we are going to make use of a hip measurement of 40. Now 40, we are going to divide the 40 into 6. Because the style is 6 pieces, we are going to divide it into 6. And that is going to give us 6 points, 6 something. So we are going to run it to 7. We are going to make it 7. So each piece is going to be 7 inches. Do you get it? Each piece is going to be 7 inches. But we are going to add sewing allowance to it. So because the zip is in front, we are going to first cut the back first, the back middle. And the back middle is what we'll use to cut the front middle. Do you get it? So we are just going to cut the pieces joined together before we'll cut the neck. Do you get it? Okay. So I'll open up my lining this way. So we are going to add 1 to the 7, and that's going to give us what? 8. So we have 8 here. The length of the dress is 40. Then you will add some allowance to it. Measure the length of this. The length we have here is 43.5. It's okay. We are going to maintain that. We are not going to cut anything off. Okay, so we'll come here and then mark the 8 again. 8 again. This is simple and easy. This one is going to be for back middle. Do you get it? Back middle. And I'm going to use the same thing to cut the front middle. By the front middle, we are going to add zip allowance to it. And the zip allowance, we need 8 inches here. And so we'll add a zip allowance of either 2 inches or 3 inches or 4. So I'm going to add a zip allowance of 3 inches. And so 8 plus 3 is going to be, how do you call it? It's going to be 11. 8 plus 3 is going to be 11. Do you get it? So I'll just place it here and mark my 11. So we have this for it to be what? The front middle. And this one is going to be for the back middle. So we'll put these 2 aside. The cutting scissors now we have 2. Do you get? So we are left with 4. And so we need 8 inches for each. Now the side, you need to add allowance to it. Do you get it? So the 8 inches, we are adding 2 inches to each of them. 2-inch allowance to each of them, and that's going to give us 10. So each of the 4, we are going to have what? 10 inches. Do you get it? 10 inches. 10 inches. So I'm just folding it into 2 to 10 so that I can easily cut 2 together. Do you get it? So I'm going to cut this into two. Okay, so I'll put this aside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take them all to the ironing board, iron them out, and then divide these two, then we'll continue. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done ironing each, and this is the front middle. I have folded it into two and iron because we are going to indicate the zip allowance side. Do you get it? And this one is the back middle, and these four are for the side, so two for front and two for back. Do you get it? Okay, so let me put this aside and then put the middle back aside, and we are going to measure our zip allowance. Now I have reduced the length of the dress. I have reduced it to 35. Yes, because I realized that I won't get 34.5. I realized that I will not get enough for sleeve and pocket, so I decided to reduce it. This is for tutorial purpose. So the zip allowance we added was 3 inches. Do you get it? And so since we folded it into two, it's going to be 1.5. That is 1.5. And so I'll just place this here and then mark my 1.5, and then mark 1.5 also here, then 1.5 also here. So this is it, and we are going to pin it together. We're going to pin it. So this is it, and I'm going to cut this into two. So when we open up, we have it this way. Do you get it? Out, and then have it this way. I'm going to join it to each side. Do you get it? So I'll take one like this, place it on top this way, and then join it on this side straight on 1/2 inch, and then I'll come to this side also, take another one, join it here also on 1/2 inch, and then sew through. Do you get it? Okay, so let me hold them with pins. This is it. So we are going to join this together, but before we join, the front has a pocket, and the pocket is fixed in. Do you get? So you are going to learn how to attach it. Now this is for the back also. This is for the back. This is the back middle. This is the back middle, and these two are for the sides. So just place it there this way, just as we did for the other one, and we are going to join it together. And sew on 1/2 inch. Together. Do you get it? So this is for the back. I'm going to work on the pocket side. So this place is going to be the down part. It's going to be the down part. This is going to be the upper part. Do you get it? And we are going to measure from the shoulder here, that is the upper part here, to the waist, and we are using the waist of 14. Add 1/2 inch to it for it to be 14.5. So this is where the waist is, and then from the waist here we are going to come down by 3 inches. That is where the pocket will start from. So the pocket will start from here. Do you get it? So when I place it here to where the pocket will start from, is 17.5, and I'm going to measure the same thing also here, 17.5 also here. So this is where the pocket will start from. Do you get it? Okay. Now, so I have these two, the extra one that I took. That is what you are going to use as our pockets. And so what I have here is 8 inches. And then let me look at the length here. Is 9. So we are going to use this as the breast. So we are going to place it this way. So with the pocket, the upper part, you are going to fold it this way. You see, you can do a double folding and then sew on top. Then you attach it. So like this is going to be here this way. You see, it's going to be here this way. The length of the pocket can be 7. So this is 8. So we'll fold this side also. So you're going to fold this side also. You see, for the pocket. So it's going to be like this. And so what we'll do is we are going to take the pins here and then fix it in this way. To start from. Then we will sew on top this way. So we have this way. So you will sew this side you will sew it down. You get it. And then you will sew on top of this. So you first sew on top of this before you come and join this side. Do you get it? And so it's going to be like this. And I'll fix the same thing also here, just as we did for the other one. We'll take the pins here, fix it there, just like the other one. So we'll do that, and then we'll come and continue. So here is it. I'm done joining the pocket, you see. So this is it, you see. And I've folded it into 2 this way, and the back 2 I've folded it into 2, and making sure that the dots will meet each other equally. So I'm going to place this on it, and then we are going to place our measurements on it. Okay, I'm going to place back measurement of 7 inches, and I'll add ½ inch to it for it to be 7.5. So the back is 14 divided by 2, and that's 7. Then you add half for joining of the sleeve. Do you get it? Okay, then from here we are going to measure shoulder to bust, and then we'll measure shoulder to waist. As for the shoulder to waist, the 14.5, that's 14 plus half, that's making 14.5, and that's because we will sew the shoulder. So when we sew the shoulder by half, it's going to be 14. And so shoulder to the bust, we are going to make it 10. We will not add ½ inch, everything will be okay. And then we'll come here, the waist side, and then measure hip, and we are going to place the hip at 8 inches. Do you get it? We are going to have a neck width of 3 inches this way, and then the neck dip, that is for the front neck dip, we are going to make it 4 inches. And then the back neck dip, the back, we are going to make it 2 inches. 2 inches. So okay, so we are going to change the 3 inches neck width and then make it 3.5. So 3.5 here. Do you get it? Okay. To shape the neck, and I'm going to open this and then measure the same 3.5. Now you're not supposed to have a very tight neck, and so I'm going to measure and see. Oh, the back neck, I was supposed to measure 2 inches, but I measured 4. The back neck is supposed to be higher than the front neck. So, okay. And so I'm going to measure this and see what I have here. 10 inches. So that's 5. When you open it, it's going to be 10. And then the front here, we have that's 6.5. So when you open up, it's going to be what? 13. And so 13 plus 10 is going to be 23. Do you get it? And so when you hold half, that is 1. Take 1 from this for the shoulder, 1 from this. So you're going to take 2 inches from it, and that's going to be 21. And it's okay. This is okay for the neck. And then we are coming to the armhole. The armhole is 16, so we are going to measure 8. So 16 divided by 2 is going to be 8. And then from this shoulder, where we measure the shoulder, that's 7.5, we are going to measure 8 also there. And we are going to have our shoulder, we are going to have our armhole curve. Okay, and then we'll come here and have 1 inch shoulder slope, and then join it to the neck width here. And then we are going to determine the middle for this. So 7.5, we are going to have 3.5, and then we'll come here by 0.5, and so this is for front armhole, this is for back armhole. Place our measurement on it. The bust is 34. 34, we are going to divide it into 4, and that's going to be 8.5. Do you get it? So we'll place it here and then measure our 8.5. So this is 8.5 for the bust, and then we are going to add allowance to it. That is sewing allowance of 2 inches, and so we are going to make it 1, 2. So it's going to be at 10.5. I'm going to mark 11. So this is where the bust will be, 11. We'll come to the waist. The waist is 25. 25, we are going to divide it into 4, and that's going to be 6.25. But we are going to make it 6.5. So 6.5 here. I'm going to add sewing allowance of 2 inches. 1, 2, making 8.5. I'm going to mark 9. And then we'll come to the hip side. The hip is 40, and so we have 10 inches. That is 40 divided by 4 is going to be 10 plus 2 inches allowance, so 12. So we are going to have it here, and the same 12, we'll take it straight down, straight. And so here, like this, hip side. Okay, to join sleeve, to add sleeve to it. So 1 inch, that's going to be 9, exactly where it is. And so we are going to add extra 1 for sewing allowance to make it 10. So it's going to be, and so from here I'm going to join it to the waist. Carry this way to the waist side, and then use this to carry to the armhole. Now, because you are going to add a sleeve to it, we are going to measure to see if everything will be okay. We'll place it at the front armhole and we'll measure the 16, that is 8. And so this is where the 8 will be. And then we'll need 1 inch. So first cut the back armhole. Then we'll cut the shoulder slope. Take this off and then cut the neck. So this is it, you see. So this is it. So you are going to open it up. This is it for the front, you see, and this is it for the back. You get it.